So chances are you're bored of signing the same players every single time. That's why today I'm going to show you some of the best Wonderkids in the game that you've probably never even heard of. How this is going to work is I'm going to tell you my favorite young talents in each position, and I'm going to do this by showing you in 3 different categories: large budget, medium budget, and low budget. Starting off with the goalkeepers, if you have a large budget, I would splurge the cash on whatever that name is. The 22-year-old Georgian keeper is currently playing for Valencia. The 80 rated goalkeeper with 86 potential can be bought for around 30 million, but is a brilliant player between the sticks. If you have more of a mid-range budget, I would go for either Trafford or Restes. Both have a price point of around 4.55 million-ish. Trafford is 71 rated with 84 potential, and Restes is 72 rated with 87 potential. Both really good players. And if you have a really tight budget, my go-to would be Dennis Seaman. The 17-year-old German international can be bought for under £1 million and can grow from 61 rated all the way up to 84. Now moving on to the left back, if you need a reliable, quick, agile left back, look no further than Destiny Udogie. The 20-year-old Italian has shone for Spurs this season. The 78 rated left back can cost upwards of around 30 million and has a potential of a whopping 86. Both Measure and Hato are both worthy alternatives. And yes, I know that pronunciation sucked. The 2 Dutch defenders are key for any back line, and although Hato is listed as a centre back, he's still able to play left back if you put him on a development plan. With 70 overall and 87 potential, Hato can be bought for around 4 million, and Measure with 73 overall and 85 potential can be bought for 7 million. And if you still can't afford that, I would go for Giles him. The Toulouse left back is currently 62 rated and can grow to 81 overall for the price of under £1 million. Now moving on to the glue of the whole defence, and that is the centre back. Now with the centre back you need certain characteristics like being tall and strong. That's why the centre back duo of Antonio Silva and Scalvini has the potential to tear apart any attack. The 19-year-old Portuguese centre-back is a monster in defence. Being 6'2", he can stop any attackers from getting through, and for the price of around 30 million, you can get the 78 rated centre-back with 88 potential. His potential partner in crime, Scalvini, is a 75 rated Italian centre-back with 86 potential, and is able to be bought for 12 million. Now the cheaper alternative to that would have to be Lenny Yoro. The French centre-back ticks all the boxes. He's tall, he's strong, and you can get the 74 rated player with 84 potential for only 8 million. And if you want an even cheaper alternative, look no further than Dean. Again, I can't pronounce any of these names. Being the tallest player on this list, he is a brilliant option in the defence. He's 62 rated with 82 potential and could be bought for only £1 million. The final part of this defence is the right back. If you want to splurge a bit of cash, I would go for geared to him. The 22-year-old Dutch international is already 80 rated, and with a potential of 86, he could be bought for around £35 million. Both Rico Lewis and Ivan Fresneda are great additions to the back line. Both players being 72 and 74 rated are affordable options that can turn into world-class players. Rico Lewis has a whopping 87 potential and can be bought for only 10 million, whereas Fresneda has a potential of 85 but could be bought for half the price at 5 million. And if you want a really affordable option, your go-to would easily be Hector Fort. The Barcelona Wonderkid is 62 rated, and for under £1 million it can be transformed into the next best right back with a potential of 82. Okay, so now we're finished with the defense. Let's move on to the midfield. Right here in front of me, I got 3 players for each of the midfield positions. Starting off with the CDM, there isn't really a high range player that I actually think is worth it, unless you want to splurge a big amount of money on players like Rodri or Kimmich. Instead, I would choose to save your money and choose Stefan Bajetic. I'm sure you know him, he's played multiple games for Liverpool, even scoring on his debut. The 72 rated Spanish midfielder has 86 potential and can be bought for only 5 million. And for the people with an extreme budget, Bailey Rice is a great transfer for the price he is. The 59 rated Scottish CDM has 85 potential and is only worth 875k. There really is no reason not to get him. Moving on to the centre mids, one off, if not the most exciting prospects in world football right now, Zaire Emery is 77 rated and has a staggering 89 potential. And the best part is he only costs 25 million. If you have the budget, I would 100% recommend this be your first buy. Moving down to the cheaper route, João Neves and Hugo Larsson are both affordable alternatives coming in at 5 million. Both are 71 rated, with Larsson having 85 potential and Neves having 87 potential. Both of these players have the ability to completely control the midfield and are shockingly good for their price. And finally, those on a low budget should look no further than Newcastle midfielder Lewis Miley. Being 63 rated and having 85 potential, you can pick him up for 1.5 million. Final midfield position is of course a cam, and if you really have the money, why not go for Güler? The Turkish Wonderkid joined Real Madrid over the summer and hasn't really had the best time, being plagued by injuries. Your goal is to bring him back to that Wonderkid status like he was before. He's already 77 rated with a potential of 88. You can get him for around 22 million. And if you need a cheaper option, why not go for Desire Do? The 18-year-old French international is 71 rated with 86 potential and can be bought for 4.4 million. And if you need an even cheaper option, go for Kobe Manu. The Man United star boy is currently 62 rated with a potential of 84 and can be bought for just over £1 million. The bonus with him is if you still can't afford him, just loan him out for a year or two until you save up the funds to buy. And finally, the moment you've all been waiting for, the front three. Let's start off with the left wing. Same as CDM, I wouldn't splurge the money on one big player like Vinicius or Leao. Instead, I would go down the cheaper route. Now, there are lots of really good left wingers. Players like Carlos Forbes, Garnacho, Marcus Edwards, just to name a few. But my favourite has to be Antonio Nusa. He is unbelievable down the left hand side with really good movement stats. The 71 rated Norwegian international has a potential of 87 and can be bought for only 4.8 million. And if you want someone even cheaper, why not go for Swedish winger Sonko? Although he's listed as a right wing, he can play both sides and is a great backup option. Costing only £1 million, is 61 rated with a potential of 83. On the other flank, again, I wouldn't spend the money on a big player unless you really wanted to. Instead, I would go for Argentinian right winger Zeballos. Currently playing for Boca Juniors, the Messi regen is 73 rated and has a potential of 84, costing only £7 million. And if you want to go even cheaper, go for Roko Bakovic. The Croatian winger is 62 rated and has 81 potential, all for the price of £1 million. If you're still struggling to find the right player, why not check out my brand new Patreon? Everything to do with EAFC, tactics, career, ultimate team, live streams, Q&A, FBL, everything you need to know. All of this for only $3. Check it out, link in the description. And finally, for the big man up top, I got 3 options here. With a large budget, I would go for Man United striker Rasmus Højlund. Currently being one of the highest potential strikers in the game, coming in at 89 potential, he is an essential for any team. He's tall, he's strong, and for the price of 25 million, you can pick up this 77 rated Danish monster. For the mid-range budgets, I would go for Tell. The Bayern Munich striker has been on a rampage this season. The 18-year-old is already 73 rated with an unbelievable 88 potential. All of this for the price of only 7 million. He is a bargain for any team. And finally, if you're on the lowest of low budgets, I would go for Alvaro. Currently playing for Real Madrid, the 18-year-old Uruguayan striker is 63 rated with 81 potential. And for only 1.2 million, you can pick up Real Madrid's next big player. If you still don't know what player you need, leave your situation down in the comments and I'll try my best to help you out. Check out this video here. Thank you for watching and I will see you next time. See ya!